Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Lost Judgment. Yeah, we are now like fully complete, at least as far as we can, with all of the side cases. This I need to wait until night, which it's not. Here I need to go to Camarocho, which I'm going to. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't think there's anything with the school that I can do, because I haven't really progressed the story at all. So let's progress story. You know, the thing that I had attempted to do before and then forgot that, oh, there's something I need to do before this. Or that I could do at the very least. Hey, we're back to Camarocho again.
Nani, Kaito-san? どうかした?
なんかさっきからいつもより街がざわついてる気がすんだよ。
何それ?野生の勘ってやつ?
そうかもな。まあいいや。よくわかんねえことをうだうだ言ってもしょうがねえ。
じゃあとりあえず沙織さんとこに。江原と接見する前に軽く打ち合わせないと。
But before we do that, oh. Okay, I actually, oh, because I have Kaito with me. I see.
おう、ちょっと待ってたわ。いつになくチンピラがチョコマが動いてるな。やっぱりなんかざわついてやがる。
ざわついてる?そうかね。
ああ、お前ら見た顔だ。確かここらの探偵だよな。
だったら?
この男知らねえか?何年か前この辺のガールズバーで雇われのマネージャーやってた。
I've never seen him. I haven't seen this guy's face before. Either that or I did see him and I can't recall. Sounds like me.
みんなしてその男を探してんのか?ずいぶん人借り出してるみてえじゃねえか。
そうだよ。で、こいつを知ってんのか?
ああ、待て待て。今思い出そうとしてるとこだ。ところで、そもそもガールズバーってのは店のもんがみんな女の子なんじゃなかったか?
こいつは裏方のマネージャーだったんだと。姿消した日も普通に店で働いてたのに、それがふっと消えちまった。
失踪したってこと?いつ?
5年前。
カムロ町で人が消えるってまあ割と聞く話だけどさ、5年も経ってそれ探すっていうとなかなかないよね。
そいつの名前は?だいたい誰が探せって号令かけてんだ?
なんだてめえら。先に聞いてんのはこっちだろうが。
We're
なめてんのかこら。
We're detectives.
なめてんのはどっちだ?人に物
We
聞
need
くなら
information.
それなりの態度があるんだろう。
そもそも探偵からタダで情報もらおうなんてな。こっちはそれが飯の種なんだから。
すかしてんじゃねえぞ。おい
Don't touch me.
こんなすぐ手出しちゃって。ヤクザの方がまだ仇に気使ってたもんだよ。
叫んで!
good start. I was stuck in a combo there. Sorry. Oh my god, the power bomb. I actually really like the boxing style when fighting one person. I didn't think I would. Because when I tried it initially, I was like, this is ass. But eventually I got used to it. And it's strong.
もう終わりか。カムロ町のチンピラも質が落ちたな。
カイトさん。
I recognize you. Don't I?
阿久津か。阿久津大ム。
知り合い？
元登場界の極道だ。
元極道ってのもいろいろだね。
八神探偵事務所。いっさあんたらにも仕事くれてやるかな。依頼内容はもう聞いたろ。人を探してる。
RK Officer Daimu Akutsu?
探してんのはガールズバーのマネージャーってんだろ。お前が温度取ってたわけか。
いや、この件仕切ってんのは相馬だ。あいつが取ってきた仕事でな。最初に見つけたやつにはたっぷり金が出る。今カムロ町中でレースになってんだよ。
相馬って？
RK って半グレのリーダーだ。そいつも元登場界で
Oh, good.
相馬和樹。
登場界みんな半グレになっちゃってんのかよ。
極道は縛りばっかきつくて上の席に空きが出ねえ。そのくせ上がりをよこせだ大門のメンツだうるせえことばっかだ。なあカイト、なんだったらお前も一緒にこっち来るか。
三下が慣れ慣れしい口聞くんじゃねえ。
あとはあれだ。組織の仲間をやられりゃ返しをしなきゃならねえとかだ。本当はそんなもんどうでもいいんだ。その代わり気に入らねえ奴がいりゃただ後ろからこっそり刺しゃいい。音も立てずにぶっすりといく。背中には気をつけんだぞ探偵。それが嫌なら俺らに気に入られるようにしな。
Uh-huh.
次は警告なしだ。
彼阿久津だっけ？登場界では報われてなかったのかな。
ああ、腕っぷしと度胸だけいいように使われた挙句、何もいい思いする前に組がなくなっちまった。相馬ってのも同じ。極道でなんとかのし上がろうと歯食いしばってたのが、結局組の解散で全部パーになったわけだ。で、その手の元ヤクザたちが半グレのうぞうむぞうを束ねようとしてるらしい。裏社会に RK ってネットワークを作ってる。
RK？ なんかの頭文字？
知らねえよ。ヤクザやめていきなり横文字になっちまった。
登場界に取って変わるってほどじゃなさそうだけど。
ああ、だがその分敷居が低くて手っ取り早く金が欲しかっただけの仇が RK に近づくとコロッと半グレに転んじまう。
なるほどね。登場界といや最近東と会ってる。
ああ、あいつは元登場界の中じゃ救いのある方だ。組からゲーセン託
Is he
さ
still in that
れて
arcade?
そのオーナーに収まったからな。
No, I guess that.
組にいた
Right.
若いもんも働かせてやってる。お前もたまには顔見せてやれよ。
いや、あいつ俺が慣れ慣れしくすると嫌がるもんでさ。
Okay. We still have Kaito. He's still up there. I'm assuming I still can't do... Yep, unable to progress. I'll go snake. Just kick him in the dick. All right. Oh, Club Sega. You've got a... Why are you purple? Yeah, great, both of us are down. Ow! Fucking Dragon Engine. So do I get anything interesting? That's right, stretch it out. Stretch it out, Kaito. Alright. I can jump out the window now. Yay! I love how I have to go through this like quick load screen.
Saori-san, Yagami-san たちがいらっしゃいました。
I am here.
お待たせ。こっちの準備は整ったよ。そっちはどう、沙織さん？
ええ、お待ちしてました。江原との接見に向かいます。まずはとにかく彼がどこまで三越場殺害に関係しているか、それを探る必要があります。
でもよ、今までの状況からすると江原が協力的に話すとは思えんな。
ねえ。ですから今日こちらから八神さんたちが出向くことは江原に知らせてません。不意をついた方がいいと思って。
分かった。それでいいよ。
では八神さん、行きましょう。
Okay, let's go.
俺は一旦事務所に戻るぜ。江原と接見したらお前も帰ってこいや。年末くらいうちの事務所も片付けねえとな。まずは飲みかけのボトルを開けるとこからだ。
Cool.
出発しますか？
Hey, sorry. Jump out the window with me! Oh. Okay. I assume it's take a taxi? Yeah, be a taxi. Let's go.
もう判決は出たんだ。
Hello.
弁護士さんのお仕事は終わったんでしょうね。
私もそう思っていました。でも偉人帳で見つかった死体が江原さんの予言通りだったものですから。
予言なんて大げさな。
Anti-nuisance ordinance defendant Akihiro Ehara.
星野先生はクビにでもされましたか？
八神と言います。以前は源田法律事務所にいました。今は星稜高校で
I'm now the advisor for the
の
Mystery
外部
Research
指導
Club.
員っていうのをやってます。
星稜高校？
4年前に敏郎君が通ってたあの学校です。横浜の。たまたま別件で向こうにいたんですが、急遽こちらの白崎先生から応援を頼まれました。
なるほど。それで今日いらしたご用は？
おとぼけはなしでお願いします。先日三越柴博の遺体が偉人帳で見つかりました。問題はどうしてあなたがそれをご存知だったのか。
さあ、夢に見たんですよ。
Uh-huh.
そうであったらいいなと思ったことを口にしただけです。
どうしてそういう夢を見たんでしょうね。
説明する必要がありますか？
三越柴が敏郎君の仇だからですか？
そうだよ。
第三者委員会の調査でもその後の裁判でもいじめの事実は確認されなかったですよね。
息子は三越柴に金をせびられ、それを拒むと陰湿な嫌がらせを受けていた。成績優秀な三越柴の先導でクラスの誰も手を差し伸べず、敏郎は暴力や屈辱を免れるために家の金を持ち出していた。
江原さんがそう確信しているのはなぜですか？その根拠は？
そんなものがあれば学校との裁判に負けちゃいない。ところで私の罪状はただの痴漢だ。全部認める。満員電車で魔が差して OL の尻を触った。控訴してあがくつもりもない。だからあんたら弁護人はもう用済みという
Yeah,
こ
he's
とだ。
wanting to get rid of
江原
us.
さん、待ってください。
そんな義理はない。
This whole thing is, I think, to try and like prevent either prevent double jeopardy because he's already been tried for something, or because he has that as his alibi. He just doesn't want us digging into it further.
三越柴博の死に際はとてもむごたらしいものでした。恐怖と苦痛の中で殺され、遺体は腐るまで放置されていました。
大変結構だ。
My gut feeling is that Ahara is guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to the Mikoshiba's murder. And hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do. It's gonna be this one. Because the police have that, the police will have that, the police will have that. This has nothing to do with it.
これ見てもらえます？
三越柴だな。いい表情してる。しかしあんたはどこからこんな写真を？
Got my ways.
星稜高校の澤先生にもらったんです。正確に言うと澤先生が不審な
I was gonna try and be coy with it. No, he's just gonna straight up be like, all right, here is exactly how I got
女
it.
に手渡されたものでした。その女は三越芝の件に関わるなと言ってきたそうです。沢先生のことはご存知ですか？彼女は4年前敏郎君が亡くなった時にも星稜高校で教えてたんです。
ああ、裁判で証言しているのを見たよ。敏郎へのいじめはなかったと。
確かにそう言ってました。
いじめを隠蔽した教師たち、学校、弁護士、彼らのことも殺してやりたいほど憎いと思った。
Really intense music, and I kind of like it.
一番悪いのは三越芝だ。制裁を加えられるべき筆頭だ。そんな人間がのうのうと教育実習など受けていられるんだから、つくづく間が抜けている。結局法なんてものは機能していない。そんなもんに人を裁く資格もない。
やっぱりあなたが三越芝殺しを主導したんですね。実行犯は複数人だった。三越芝を殺したあいつらは誰なんです？あんたはどうやって連中を動かした？
違う。全然違うよ。
Yeah, that was not gonna work. Not surprised by that in any way. Whatever his like his plan is, he's like basically in the final stretch of it. Do you think that he's going to let you in on all that? Super doubtful.
石鹸の印象として江原はやはり黒ですね。ただ三越芝殺害の実行犯たちとどうつながっているかがつかめないと何も追求できません。
ああ、何を聞かれても余裕って感じだったな。江原とこの連中がどうつながってるのか。くそ、こいつらが偉人町にいたのは間違いないんだ。俺のすぐそばにいた。なんとかうまく連中を見つけられりゃな。
ではまた偉人町に戻るんですか？
いや、とりあえず今夜はカムロ町の事務所に
No,
戻
I'm
る。
going back to Ijin-sho if I
加藤さんも
can.
いるし。
わかりました。
Because it's
また
nighttime.
何かあったら連絡します。
Okay. It's nighttime, meaning it's possibly time. Why are you... Hey, man. Ooh! That man hits hard. That's Tarner. Sure. How much money do you give?
しばらく寝とくっての。
It's a good bit. I do need to go there. I can go back to a Jinsho. Great. It's time for a date. Okay. Shit, where was I supposed to meet? So I don't know if it's showing it. Oh. Okay. I should have just gone to the school. That would have been way easier. Yup. Let's go on a date. I love this too. It just takes that extra second to load in. Promise to have drinks with Hakase-san. Should I go meet up with her now? Yeah. Yeah, Hakase-san, we should probably... It never ends. I wish. As usual, she's talking to herself while she works. Kase-san? Yagami-san, you scared me. I didn't realize it was night already. Looks like you're working hard. Need a bit more time? Oh no, it's already past my regular clock out time. I'll get ready real quick, if that's okay with you.
Hey.
Sure, I'll just wait outside. Bow, bow. Hope she realized that she doesn't have to rush for me. Sorry for taking so long. Don't be sorry. I mean, everything's okay, right? Yeah, perfectly okay. Shall we go? Yeah, but go where exactly? Going to a hole in the wall yakiniku place called Imeoni's Vow. Jesus Christ. It's great. You'll love the drinks. I want to go too. Maybe I'll just come with you. Nana-chan, did you say you had cram school today? Yeah, but what's the point of cram school when I don't have any goals? Don't say that. One day you'll see how all that studying is very useful. Yeah, I've heard it. Well, Yagami-san, take care of Kyoko-chan. She could be a little scatterbrained. Bet she made the wrong reservation. Okay. Don't be ridiculous. And it's Kyoko-sensei to you. Go home soon, it's already dark. Uh-huh. Telling you, she's scatterbrained. What's the key for? What is weird? Okay. I do like this little detail that they have is like that they hold hands. It's cute. Or at least, I guess technically she holds on to him. Like that. It's cute. Also, like, this is full speed. This isn't even like half speed.
出かける前とかも結構あんな感じなんですよね。一つのことに没頭すると時間の感覚が薄くなっちゃうんですよ。 職員会議前とかも無駄に保健室を乱しちゃうから自分が嫌になりますよ。
予定の前にアラームとか鳴らしたらどうですか？
ああ、なるほど。それはいいですね。でも普通の音だと気づかないかもな。いっそ目覚まし時計買おうかしら。ああ、でもそれだとベッドにいる生徒ごと起こすことになる
I
か。
literally have the same alarm
まあ
that
目
I've
覚ま
had
し
for
時計です
years.
からね。
探偵さんって依頼したら
And it's
職員会議前に呼び
now
に来てく
anytime I
れたり
hear
し
it
ますか？
like in its normal context, like my
な
heart
んだ
starts
と思っ
racing
てるんですか？
because it's like time
で
to
す
get
よ
up.
ね。
It's like that Pavlov's reaction.
え？どうしました？
いえ、大きなネズミが走っていって。
この辺りは飲食店も多いからネズミも多そうですよね。
そういえばこの間チェリーが気分良さそうに泣いていて、何かなと思って見に行ったら仕留めたネズミをくわえていまして、とても誇らしげに血まみれのネズミが。
ああ、猫の本能炸裂ですね。それでどうなったんですか？
満足げなチェリーがいなくなった後、そっと片付けましたよ。本人に悪気がない分何も言えないので。
善意の行動に悩むのは相手が猫でも人間でも変わらないんですね。
綺麗にまとめましたね。はあ、これからどうしたものか。
ん？
The fuck was that? What's going on? Girl got hit by a car. Is that a Syria? Oh no, is it her? Is it a Syria uniform? Kasi-san. Yeah. Oh boy. Yep, sure is. Hello? It's an emergency. A girl was hit by a car on Yokohama Boulevard by Nomad Parking. Nana-chan! Nana-chan! I can't believe this. Thank goodness it wasn't a direct hit, but she's bleeding. What do I do? What do I do? Nana-chan! Calm down, Akase-san. Akase-san! Can't say I'm surprised. She had trouble treating small injuries, and now this. But everyone's got to face their fears sometime.
私
What
どうすれ
should I
ば。
do? Yow.
京子さん。
Beep. Right now, you are the only person with the knowledge and qualifications to help her. I can't do it. I don't know how. It's up to you. Save Nana-chan, please. I thought you cared about your students more than anything. Somebody who says that is someone who absolutely can do this.
八神さん、
Thank you, Yagami-san.
やります。
I can do it.
私が処置します。
I can help her. I should never have even hesitated. What kind of nurse am I if I can't help one of my precious students? Nana-chan, stay with me. Nana-chan. Kyoko-chan, you forgot your keys. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll have you fixed up soon. Just hold on a little longer. Yagami-san, if you would, could you hold me up? My body just isn't listening to me right now. Poor Akase-san. She's shaking so hard. You'll be fine. You'll save her. I'm here with you.
ありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you. You're so warm. Yeah, all these are like push the left stick to all the way to the top. It's like, okay. Are you her family?
いえ
No, I'm a nurse at her school.
Oi!
So he sticks around until then? Hold up, where do you think you're going? I didn't do anything wrong. And now you did, though. It's called a fucking hit and run. Yagami-san. Kase-san, stay with Nana-chan. I'll meet you at the hospital afterward. Okay. Oh, it's Cherry. Fuck yeah, Cherry. Give it up. It's not my fault. Get out of my way. Sir. Sir, what do you think you're gonna do? Let me go. That kid came out of nowhere. That's why. You liar. She was in the crosswalk. There weren't any cars coming. And then you keep speeding in with your car. That's right. If Cat hadn't walked out in front of her, she would have died for sure. Would have been another recent accident we had. So that cat meow right before the crash was Cherry. Please, just let me go. I'm an executive at my company. I can't go to jail. Too fucking bad. Without me, this country's economy will go to shit. I'm worth more than just the average person. So please, can I punch him again?
Yeah?
Nope. You're worth just as much as anybody. Everyone's equal under the law. That's how it is in this country. Did you know? You try to run, Mr. Executive, you're still getting prosecuted. Because I won't let you get away with this. Shit. Looks like you're a real good guard cat. Okay. Anytime, like, Yagami turns into lawyer Yagami, it is always interesting. Like, I do always like playing that, or
八神さん
just when it becomes lawyer Yagami. When he's detective Yagami, it's not as big of a deal, but Yagami-san. Akase-san. How's Nana-chan? She's conscious now, and she's alright. She's staying at the hospital tonight just to be safe, but she'll be discharged tomorrow. If she'd been hit in a different spot of her body, she'd be in real trouble. But she got lucky. Relieved to hear that. It's all thanks to Cherry. Cherry?
Eh.
Yeah, right at the moment that... Okay. Right at the moment that fade to black. Cherry did that? She's like a knight in shining fur. But as for me, I wonder. I don't think I could have done it, Yagami-san, if you hadn't been there.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Nana-chan's okay thanks to your emergency treatment, Akase-san. All I did was call the ambulance. Well, aren't you a modest detective? I'd like to think that she was also saved because of you, Yagami-san. But your modesty is just one of the things about you that I...
Hmm?
What? Oh, now that I look at your face, you have a cut. I think I've had this cut most of the game. I guess it was when I duked it out with the driver. Stay still. I'll disinfect it and put a band-aid on it. Oh, that's okay. I'm fine. So what you didn't see is, like, she's got treatments that, like, I think at first hurts you and then raises you up actually her treatment hurts you and then she like gives you a medicine of some sort that heals you all the way back up. Please, don't move. Your face is so close. Okay, done. Ah, that didn't even hurt. All I felt was the warmth of her hands. Honestly, I'm still not great with blood or injuries, but I can't keep worrying about it, or else I'd really be useless. Deep down, what I want is to fix every wound a student could possibly have, whether it's on their bodies or in their minds. Seems so obvious now, but I needed someone like you to remind me. Yagami-san, I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. This song.
Hey.
Yeah, of course. I'm fully confident in you, Mikase-sensei. Please let me make it up to you sometime.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. Everything that's happened was inevitable. But I was looking forward to making it up to you. Maybe by having you accompanied during an all-nighter.
No.
Wow. Clearly you have more energy than I knew. Well, I need to have a lot of energy to heal my students. I guess that's true. All right. I think I can go back to the school now. Good kickflip. Now I would get to play darts a few times. Get her intimacy level up to level 4. And then I have to wait till daytime. All right. Yep. Her icon's still there. Hello. Why am I just getting that? Yeah, see, like, if I had batting cages, this would be a lot better. Because I actually like... there's a walkthrough for it, plus I feel like it's quicker. Even if I do, like, a perfect round of darts, it just feels like it's longer. I don't know. We're getting close to finishing up her stuff. Also, she just said something about bullseyes. She is really good at hitting bullseyes. But they're not as good as the triple 20s.
Yoroshiku. Yoshi.
It's so hard because you actually have to hold the stick in a specific spot. Damn it.
あらよし
Like, she hits bullseyes pretty well.
決める
161. I can't finish it. I can? Okay.
Yes.
Triple 19. I guess it's 180. Triple 19. Where's the 19? Here you are. Here's a triple 18. Okay. Did it.
Yes.
It's not a perfect one. What is a perfect? 6 start.
負けちゃった
Not quite a perfect one. It is as the max or the minimum you can do is 6. Because it ends up being for 301, the goal is to do 180 the first one by getting 360s. And then I think you get 120. So you get 2 of the double or 2 of the triple 20s. And then you get just the single one. And that should get you 301. Yeah, you get to see what I do off stream. And the only reason why I do this is because her stuff is like time dependent in terms of, is it daylight, is it night? And I do 301 because it's, I think it's the shortest one. Oops. Damn it. Almost got it, kept it in the triple.
Yes.
Getting the same one again. Bullseye, triple 19, triple 18. Did it?
Yes.
ナイト負けちゃった
Do you like me yet? Do you like me enough yet? Do I have anything to give her? I don't think I do. I think I gave away the last ring. I could check though, because giving a gift doesn't give as much as like going out on a date, but it is way quicker. Hey, do you want an energy drink? Let's go. All right, now I need to wait until daytime. Yep. Right. I'm gonna get the, like, she's busy. Yep. Okay. So, did the mission, came back to here because it was night to do the date. Yeah, I think let's go back to Kamurocho. And truthfully, we'll probably get into, I feel like the next chapter is going to be coming up here soon. I know I also, to those who are questioning, I know I can call the taxi from my phone. But I kind of like walking to it, honestly. Or skating to it. Oh, shit. Right. I have this side mission. Alright. Do the side mission, too. Wait. Oh, no. They locked me out of the sexy club. Whoa. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office, so maybe it's him? Might you be Yagami-san?
Hi.
Yeah, Takayuki Yagami, and you must be... Shh, please just call me Ozaki while we're out here. Never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Aruto Okasaki. That's my real name, in fact. Is this the face of the masked rider? He's younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san, before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anyone of what you're about to see.
Hmm?
What I'm about to see. It's going to be a writer's room. It's going to be a bunch of people writing books that are going to be all under one name. Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please.
Hmm?
What's this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji. Not sure I understand. All the work of Kazuto Jumonji are written by the 10 of us here, including myself. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person, he's a group of authors.
Eh?
A whole group, really. Also, this side mission says it's supposed to be triggered in Chapter 5. We're still in Chapter 4. So that's how you write books in so many different genres and at such an impossible pace. Yep, it's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities all writing at the same time.
なるほど。
Pretty neat trick. Oh, so this is the detective. Kamurocho detective at that. But he has a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. Allow me to explain our request to you. This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. Yeah, I don't know the other groups. I don't know of other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. So how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of joint authorship, so we tried it, and it worked.
なるほど。
That's interesting. I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Oh yes, it was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the 10 of us worked on it together. Some of us come up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at plot or building plot. Where each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author.
ところで、
So it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people, just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creativity process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the member schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. Editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Heard that some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay, so it was about half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out and immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. And the thing was, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing.
つまり、
So another author beat you to the punch. Yes, and when we published hours later, we were accused of plagiarism.
それって、
Any chance it was a coincidence that the contents just happened to be similar? It's pretty hard to imagine, because it wasn't just the trick that I mentioned earlier. It was also the setting, the structure, even the character traits. They were all almost exactly the same. So too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You could only say it was a coincidence if there had been one thing. What the readers saw could definitely not be called coincidence.
なるほど。
Alright, I get it. And it wasn't just that one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 more books after that, in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. Should ask about the author that's plagiarizing them.
ところで、
Could you tell me more about this author you think is stealing your ideas? His name's Sugoroku Futaba? His first novel was published more than 10 years ago, and it was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after that, his book seemed to go nowhere. People said he was just a one-hit wonder. And all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turned into a famous bestseller. Right? And that book was nearly identical to one of ours we had yet to release. So, one after the other, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now, people think he's made this miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of the guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that. But if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jumonji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court. That's why he's stealing from you. That's true. It would be completely infuriating. Unforgivable. I heard you've already asked other detectives to look into this matter. Yes, there have been 3.
それって、
What kind of investigations did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us and whether our room was bugged. Tried really hard but couldn't find anything.
は
None of them came up with anything? Nope. And yet, our ideas kept being stolen. Really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. Be a tough nut to crack if it burps. I got sleep last night. Why am I tired? If the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Thank you. This is all very useful information you provided.
あの、
I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. it alright if I interview the other authors too? Yes, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. Great, I appreciate that. Time for a thorough recon mission. Hey, excuse me. I'm a detective. Name's Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Okazaki-san told me about you. I'm, Takashi, Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Jumonji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. I'm, Ayame Sato? 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 There we go. I research Western mythology and civilization. Might say I'm the fantasy buff, too. You're here to look into any spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves.
Hmm?
What kind of measures? Set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. Actually, he already had a security camera, but we felt one wasn't enough. After all, we were still getting our information stolen. And with locked doors, too. At this point, we figure we just gotta outsmart the perpetrator. There's nothing in the security footage? Nope. And no evidence of a break-in either. Still, information was getting stolen. It still is. So flippin' weird. You taking any anti-hacking measures? Of course, with so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline. That sounds like a good move. Any chance of a leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? Doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time, too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags, though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. Chance of information being leaked and low chance of any burglaries. Okay, thank you for your cooperation. It's coming from the inside. Excuse me. Hello? It's gonna be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets in the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good. Yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, he just really breathes life into them. This guy's gonna be awesome. And he'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot. Nice. Who knew the hero had this side to his character? It's like finding gold in the river. He does look absolutely full of life when he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. Can I ask the rest of you some questions? Oh, Mr. Detective, on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Machiyama. By the way, I'm the author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone.
Yagami desu.
Oh, interesting. Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takara Ayuhara. I may not look it, but I used to be a screenwriter for The Dunce, the period drama. Yeah, I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember that priest joke Nobunaga tells? Well, Ayuhara-san, let's save our tour of your career minutia for later. I'm Makoto Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author. So you're here to ask us something?
Hi.
I am. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? No, I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there is one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently.
Huh?
Excuse me? Could it be you found something or someone special in Mikuru-chan? Ayuhara-san, please. Enough with the near sexual harassment. Hey, by the way, is this meeting space for you all? Yeah, it's a nice place for us to get refreshed. Especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. I wish you wouldn't talk about the space like it's some cabaret club. You're happy to use the space for actual purposes, like idea meetings, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. It's so true. We do lots of amazing brainstorming here.
なるほど。
Okay, so you all bounce ideas off of each other in here? Is that window open? Oh yeah, Kazuto Jumonji wouldn't exist without those brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, and we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we're doing that right before you started asking your questions. And we'll go right back to it when you're
と
done.
ころで、
Any chance, do these brainstorming sessions take place at the same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? Details of your work are being discussed. Those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. It'll be even easier if you guys meet at the same time daily. Hit on something there. What a deduction. One that I deduced myself. I always thought this place is bugged. But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that. Yes, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, it probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having regular idea meetings, surely a plagiarist would see them as an opportunity. What the? Is that a gunshot? Oh, not again. It's probably the damn neighborhood pranksters. Pranksters? Yeah, just a bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops at Yakuza. You guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. That detective also thought it was a gunshot. Not surprising. It sounded... a sound like that makes people think of gang warfare. Even if the Tojo clan is... Or even if the Tojo clan gone. With the Tojo clan gone. This is still Kamurocho. Firecrackers. Last I heard when a previous detective was here. That's interesting. Yeah, like I said, I'm like... The window's open. Looks like she's on the phone. I see. Can't make it, huh? Alright, we'll get some rest. Bye. Oh, hello.
八神です。
Yagami is the name. I'm a detective. I'm Remy Makita. I'm in charge of the love stories, mostly. Sorry you heard that. Bit embarrassing for me.
いえ、
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was talking to Masamichi Ichinose, one of the other members of Kazuto Jumonji.
Mhm.
He's not coming to work today? No, he's kind of fickle. He has a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often. He likes to come out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off another 2 months.
それって、
Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps. The kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day.
なるほど。
See, that sounds difficult to deal with. Sure is, but he's got talent. Comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. If only he weren't so unstable. Sometimes he can be in a slump for half the year.
うーん。
That's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish we could have a stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were to ever chide him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. Guess you're having a hard time. I think that's all of them. Let me step back and figure out exactly what I know. Chances seem pretty damn low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leaks took place, so that leaves. How are things going, Yagami-san? Did you find anything?
Yeah.
No, nothing decisive yet. There's only one way I could think of for the book ideas to leak. I suspect it's not because of an outsider. But should I tell, Okasaki-san? Be careless of me to make claims without any
ところで、
evidence. Are you sure there's only one member absent today? I see only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him, alright. Because I don't see him. Okay, he went up to the roof? That's fine. I'll talk to him later. Okay, guess I'll go up to the roof. Oh, this is Mahjong, isn't it? Yeah. You're Yagami-san, right?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada-san? Questions? Of course, I'm happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Sanada. I am in charge of structuring in Kazutojimonji.
Hmm?
By structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story, make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. Kind of understand, but not really. Okay, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a big difference in how fun and readable the story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story, to analyze where we can make these improvements.
なるほど。
Okay, I'm starting to get the idea.
ところで、
So, Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office lately? Suspicious? Actually, yes.
え
Really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? Should I press him a bit? I should press him a bit. I should. But first... Okay, I guess it was nothing interesting. I also think, I mean, it's not him. There is nothing that I'm seeing. Okay. Thought I might have come back to him with evidence. Could you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? Not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to
お
know.
願いします。
Detective is bound to confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy.
え
I believe someone on the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility. But,
あの、
Sanada-san, is there a reason or any evidence that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. Truth is, a few members of Kazuto Jumonji are thinking about going independent.
それって、
It's starting over as single authors again? Yes. Must have finally regained their confidence because all of the hits we've had as Kazuto Jumonji, now they think they can go out on their own and write books that'll actually sell.
だが、
Why don't they just do it instead of selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, we're in a situation where... Oh, where should I explain first? Members of Kazuto Jumonji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years. 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting the severe restriction, we'd all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author, where you're at risk of eluding or enduring long moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps.
うーん、
So that's another benefit of working in a group with other authors. It's a huge benefit. One which would disappear if they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity.
なるほど。
So it makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumonji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. Contract stipulates that if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here's what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumonji. So you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside? I do. Not totally convinced, but the motive makes sense at least.
あの、
So who are the members that want to become independent? I'm sorry. Even after all I've told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my coworkers.
うーん、
Understand? Yagami-san, I like the work we do as Kazuto Jumonji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumonji. You done talking to Sanada-kun? Yes, we finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there was one thing I neglected to tell you. It might turn out to be nothing, but... Tell me. Something trivial could turn out to be a clue in the investigation. Well, it's about an odor. Odor? Yeah, the authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. Wafts in from nowhere and then disappears before we can track it. What sort of smell is it? I would say oily. It smells like oil. Almost like if you left out some meat for a while. That kind of oily, rancid smell. It never comes during meals, and there's never trash or anything on the floor, so we don't know where it could be coming from. Yeah, pretty puzzling. Sorry, this probably has nothing to do with your investigation. Yeah. No, all hints are valuable. Start paying attention to any smells in the air. Hope there are more good ones than bad. Hey, good thing I have a doggo. Mysterious odor. What could it be? Back to the office. Oops. Is this... yeah. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the authors to keep out of your way. Alright, time for a good look around. Most interesting location is the meeting spot where they exchange their ideas. They know bugs or wiretaps were ever found there, but maybe they missed something. That unidentified odor? I can actually find out where it's coming from. When it comes to smells, I know just who to call. Hello, doggo.
お前の鼻が頼りだ。でかしたぞ。
What? A cigarette? Cigarette butts are bothering you? Are you allow smoking in this office? That's rare these days. Some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. I'm aware most offices ban smoking, but this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about it. I get it. Also, why you have the window open in December. The ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting. And then the authors smoke while we all talk. Wouldn't your voices leak outside? Isn't that a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud. And the next building over is some distance away. He really doesn't worry about that. Okay, I think I'll look around the windows anyway.
What
is it, boy? Something nearby? Okay, let me see what's going on. What are these stains? You're trying to show me these stains, huh? I wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window, too. What's this? Looks like animal fur. Why is this here? What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take data home. But we're closing in on a deadline. Come on, just this once. No way, I've told you this so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day how you can make it on your own now. What? I don't want to believe it, but come on, you two, stop arguing. Yagami-san, looks like your fears have come true, Sanada-san. The others have all gotten suspicious of each other. Never been able to trust them myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. In any case, there's no more time to waste. I have to speed up my investigation. There are two strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong, too. Maybe I should get Rampo to sniff out its source.
お前の鼻が頼りだ。
Let's go, Duggo. Okay.
でかしたぞ。
Oh, it's an elevator. It's not an elevator, it's a door. What the fuck? I want to go outside the room. I like immediately forgotten that. It's right there. Want me to go to the rooftop? Something up there? I wonder what it could be. Only one way to find out.
任せたぞ。頼むぞ。任せたぞ。頼むぞ。任せたぞ。頼むぞ。よーしよし。お、偉いぞ。
A cat food can? What's this doing here? Must be what caused the stains on the outside. And those stains could be emitting the smell. Sanada-kun, do you suspect your own teammates as well? I think there's a possibility, or rather it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Okazaki-san. We should confront the facts that expose the perpetrator before Kazuto Jimonji implodes from within. Sanada-kun, are you saying... Oh, Yagami-san. Sanada-san, I think you can hold off your big confrontation until you hear the rest of the results of my investigation. Did you find something? Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. The suspect's unique strategy. Really? Two stains in the office, the animal fur, and the can of cat food. Window that always opens during their ideas meeting. And then there's the reason detectives couldn't find any wiretaps or hacks. I combine all of these things, I've got enough evidence to expose the truth. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it, based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which the suspects was stealing information was, I'd say, a listening device. Probably the suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorming sessions take place at the same time every evening. So if someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, you could steal your ideas for his next novel. Wait, hold on. There weren't any bugs. That's right, Yagami-san. Remember, three detectives came and couldn't find one little bug. I don't blame them for not being able to find it. Because the bug only showed up when it was needed. It showed up? A listening device?
Aye.
Yes. The suspect thought up an ingenious way to bring it here. You see, the key to solving this mystery was the marks left at the office. Marks? Those marks tell us how the suspect was calling his bug. Okay. There were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. Outside the window? I wouldn't know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell in a corner of the rooftop. Cat food? Yes, in all likelihood, the suspect dropped cat food from this can onto the protrusion right outside the window. It was that process which stained the outside wall. So you're saying this can of cat food is what called the bug?
Right.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. Did I? I mean, I guess kinda. Ah, is that fur? Tuft of animal fur. It was found near the stains on the wall. Fur is most likely from a cat. Cat? Are you saying a cat was spying on us?
Right.
Yes, or more precisely, a cat wearing a wire. You serious? That's how they were listening in on our idea meetings. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the roof and drop cat food right outside the window. Didn't even release the cat, and direct it to head towards the food. Wait, hold on. Do you really think a creature as apathetic as a cat can be baited like that?
Yeah.
Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand so he would leap at the sight of food. Yeah, that might do the trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty they can ignore real hunger. Your meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let cigarette smoke out. With the bug cats sitting right outside, your conversations were leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, wouldn't it just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food? Yeah, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication. Sleep medication? Owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. Heard you can ask a vet for a prescription. Do you think the perpetrator would go that far? Yeah, sure. You could, or you think he could have just hung a listening device from a string or something? But think about it. A device and a string will eventually be seen. But if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who would care? You have a point. Nobody would even think to shoo a sleeping kitty. It's a weird trick, but it's simply a new highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Now, having said that, if a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. If the cat were just outside the window, it would set off the detective's bug detector. Right, and yet the bug detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in and immediately after an idea meeting once. How could it have never been found? The suspect's probably had a way to chase the cat away if needed. I believe he did that even today, in the time that I've been here. What? Measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat. While I was interviewing everyone here, I heard firecrackers go off outside. I understand they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. That's true, now that you mention it. Whenever a detective showed up, the suspect set off the firecrackers to wake up the sleeping cat. If the cat could be put in a shallow sleep by adjusting the medicine dosage, it would certainly awaken and hide from the noise. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I was startled awake by an earthquake alert. Now then, all this leads me to the following conclusion. The suspect was someone on the outside, because anybody on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of a bug. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sonata-kun? We are. The suspect had to be near the building as he spied on you. He had to be able to chase away the cat with a firecracker. Okazaki-san, your idea meeting is scheduled to start now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby, checking on what we're doing. Preparing to listen in on the idea meeting. Man. Oh shit. Also, cute-ass cat. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't ya? Ow. Hey, triangle. Why? I literally dodged it. God. So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. This can of cat food had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off? What? I'm gonna hand this over to the police, you know. Ugh, damn it. I don't actually have any fingerprints. But this is in a courtroom, so I'd say I'm allowed to bluff a little. Time to give up and admit your crime. Ugh. Forget it. Give me back that cat food can.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah.
So who are you? You stealing the writer's ideas? Your name Sugoroku Futaba? Yagami-san, did you catch the... it's you.
Hmm?
You know this person? Yes, this is, Wataru Tenshinbashi, our editor in charge.
Eh?
Perp was your editor? Well, former editor, to be exact. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked him to be reassigned after he caused some trouble. What kind of trouble? He advertised the book on our new book on social media without our consent before we'd even decided to publish it. We were still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. Do you know an editor leaked classified information? And then the readers were expecting this great novel when we didn't even know how or if we were going to complete it. This guy even disclosed the surprise twists in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. And in the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch.
Huh.
So that's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? After all that happened, you decided to release your Sleeping Detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign. So you took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to an unknown writer? A writer in a slump will pay anything for good ideas. I'm sure this man took full advantage. So what are you going to do to me? Well, we'll leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. No. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I was glad we were able to catch the perp. Sanada-kun, are we good now? Saki-san, you should know that I recognize your talents, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. I know that some of the authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. I'm sorry, ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork of Kazuto Jumonji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. That starts with trusting our members and working as one. Can I count on you for that, Sanada-kun? Yes, of course. I think I'm looking forward to the Kazuto Jumonji's next book. Hell yeah. Dagger break has been unlocked. Alright. I'm at least just gonna get out to the main road. Alright. So this is going to be the end of this episode because we have now caught up on... We even finished a side mission that I didn't think we were going to do. Because it was not supposed to be... wasn't even supposed to be done. I think this is supposed to be a chapter 5 sub-story. Alright. What am I sitting at? 30. I need another 7,000. Cool. We'll save the game. And we'll take a break. I know where he went about a half an hour longer than I normally would like to do. But I wanted to finish that side mission. So, anywho, to those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.